Okay, Gracie, here we are. Pizza review day today. It's a beautiful afternoon. We didn't go on 2 reels today, but we do have the bikes out. I did a little ride earlier. I got a friend with me, and we did a pizza review from Ollies here in town. A little bit unconventional. We went sausage, peppers, and onions. Nice and crispy. But before we get into the actual review, I have a special guest for all of you. So let me take the camera and let me introduce to you my good friend, Rich Grant.
Hi, YouTube.
Otherwise known as Pucker No More. Have Moto Will Travel.
Have Moto Will Travel.
His new venture into the YouTube world.
Or Mr. Grant.
Or Mr. Grant. Very, very famous, up-and-coming YouTube star. With his Motorcycle Will Travel, Have Moto Will Travel series. So Richie decided he wanted to be on the other side of the camera and enjoy a pizza review.
I didn't really.
Because pizza...
Jim forced me, so I couldn't eat unless I was.
And Richie does like pizza, right? Yeah. And he does some pretty good... He did a pretty good review of an Arby's sandwich and chicken tenders. So we had to get him into the pizza. So here we go, Richard. So here's the rules. Right?
I'm listening.
1 bite. Everyone knows the rules. Take a slice, take a bite, and you score it.
All right.
0 through 10. You go for it.
All right, here you go. First thing that strikes me, it's not conventional in terms of its shape.
Yeah.
Now, I would call it, you can't really call that square. It's like more like a polyhedron or something like that.
Okay.
And the sausage looks top quality. Oh,
looks nice and crispy.
Smell is out of this world. And right there,
yeah, oh.
That's how you do New York pizza right there. That's how they burned it on the bottom just a little bit. This crust is a little bit thicker than New York pizza. For me, New York pizza is the standard.
Yep.
Because
you're a New York guy, right?
I'm a New York guy. It's got to be floppy. It's got to be greasy. There's not enough grease on this, but it still might be good. So everybody knows the rules. 1 bite. Yep. Everybody knows the rules. Let me get the piece of sausage in there for the first bite.
Well, that's a nice big bite there, Richard. He's a pro. Richie is a pro.
Ooh. 1 bite, everybody knows the rules. You know what? This surprised me. This doesn't look like New York pizza. Not a lot of grease on it. I love the grease. Doesn't flop like a piece of New York pizza.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you something. That crust right there, New York pizza, and that cheese, New York pizza. Now, I don't know how they get New York pizza cheese without grease. It's kind of standard. 1 bite, everybody knows the rules.
Bella's inside listening to this.
I'm going to give you my rating?
Yeah.
Is that what I'm supposed to do?
Yeah, let's give it a score. 0 through 8. 0 through 10. Sorry.
0 through 10. I got to say this is probably 7.5 or an 8.
Well, let's pick one. So, come on.
7.8.
7. Good.
How's that for diplomacy?
Good job.
And there was no quid pro quo. Anyway, 1 bite. Everybody knows the rules.
What do you think, Bells? Bells going to get a little piece of the crust at some point, you think?
Not for me.
Richie, you did a great job.
I got to tell you one thing, though.
Go ahead.
Although it's 7.8 total, I'd give that crust probably an 8.5 or a 9. The crust is good.
Yeah, I asked for it to be extra crispy, so
good job.
They did a little...
they did a nice job.
I have not had this pizza. I've had it before. I had it a long time ago.
All right,
so
now Jim's going to do his.
Yep.
1 bite, everybody. 1 bite, everybody knows the rules, Jim.
Listen, I don't know if I could... That was a great review, Richard.
Come on.
It really was. It was a good review. Oh, look at that. We had a little accident there. That's a rookie mistake.
There you go.
So little crisp, little floppy on that one. And you're right. The squares. I do like the squares. Big squares.
Polyhedron.
Is that the polyhedron?
I don't know.
I'll have to Google that. Somebody Google that for me and let me know. Put a comment. Let me know what you think of that. So,
all you pizza eating mathematicians.
One bite, everyone knows the rules. And I know this is unconventional. Usually I go pepperoni, but I like sausage, onions, peppers too. One bite. Now, I agree about the crust. Crust is good. Sausage is very good, but the sauce is not. There's not a lot.
It's not real saucy.
Yeah.
Like you. Did I? No. No, it's recording. Go ahead. You have to splice that together.
We don't do any splicing.
Look,
No editing.
see this thing here? I touch that and it goes off. Oh, what the hell happened there?
You are a rookie.
All right, I'm a rookie on your phone. Oh, you know what it is? Hold on. There we go.
Now I'm going to be upside down.
No. Oh, yeah.
One bite, everyone knows the rules. I like this pizza. Nice and black on the crust. I'm sure they did that because I asked. I wish the sauce had a little more tang, a little more sauce, but overall pretty good. You know, I'm going to agree with you on your scores. It's good, definitely mid-sevens. I'm going to go one less than you, though. 7.7. I just would have liked more sauce, a little tangier sauce. But
Well, come on. 7.7, 7.8. What do you think of the crust? The crust's a good 9, though, isn't it?
That bite was good.
Right?
A little chocolatey.
Yeah.
You know, fuck it. I make the rules, right?
Right, that's it.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna bump that last bite, nice and crispy crust, a little burnt, a little charcoal flavor to it.
Mm-hmm.
One bite, everyone knows the rules. 8.2.
8.2.
That's a score.
All right.
That's a review.
Cool.
Peace out.
It's a wrap. Bye.